So G4, and I'm gonna take what Matt TV once said. It's hitting the skids. Yep, it's hitting the skids. So I thought it's a good idea I'll just throw my hat in the ring and tell you what I would have done if by some unbelievable craziness I got to have G4 TV and we could actually make something out of it. So I think first things first would be the fact of we will have game competition TV shows, That would be something cool, like game competition videos. Is like, for instance, you know how they have so many, let's say, events. Like, for instance, you see Grand Pooh Bear, you see many other ones. They have so many of those. It's like, then why the hell can't you put those on TV? Or why the hell can't you fund it so you can actually put it on TV? It's like, and then add some, then some stuff, add some, then some stuff, something like that. Another thing would just be putting on some internet videos, which I know, but I'm just saying like internet content or internet laced content so you can actually use some of this stuff. Like, for instance, well, for Iron Bros, let's just say that one thing. It's like Iron Bros, or maybe even Pokemon like speed runs, or you could even talk about Dream, or you can talk about all the Minecraft, because Minecraft is like a big thing still though, and Roblox and blah blah blah. It's like you can have like at least a few times where it's like, and here is the scoreboard to beat for anyone who actually need to see. Here's the top person, here is their gameplay, some of their gameplay, and like, for instance, Iron Bros is like Grand Pooh Bear is trying to do it, and you see that Panga's trying to do it, and there's many others, but there's one person who's reigned supreme. And then you go to Super Mario Maker 2 and be like, oh, Z7 is the one that has the highest of anything, and then here's a scoreboard for everyone else, and it's like, yeah, and we actually went to the person to comment, and then we have the longest running person who has been doing easy mode, and to this day he still is running his easy mode from very beginning to when Mario Maker 2 started to now. And it's like, yeah, and you get to have a nice little interview, and it's kind of funny that he ends the interview with, while you excuse me, I have to play Mario Maker 2 and continue on with my game. It's like, oh, badass. I guess technically they can even copy and paste what GameStop does. Like, yeah, I'm shocked that GameStop didn't actually just go to G4 TV and say, hey, buddy, well, you guys are on your way out. You guys need help. We have content. Why don't you actually allow us to do some content? So it's like a few hours of GameStop coverage, or GameStop TV content, which I personally think that would be a cool thing to do too, where it's like they do extra work so we don't have to do it. And well, I think it's okay that we get sponsored by GameStop. I mean, why wouldn't we get sponsored by GameStop, get sponsored by GameFly? Maybe we have all the crazy competitors to actually also pour into us. We could have, of course, we can have a freaking Nintendo moment. Of course, we actually can run their, and of course, it will be like reactionary ones of where we have, their crap. I forgot what it's called right now. But anyways, yeah, that and the state of play and all that stuff. It's like, just be cool to actually have that on TV as well for those who actually still don't have a good, competent internet. There's still people out there who don't have exactly a good enough internet. Like, for instance, my damn phone's an idiot moron jerk. And actually, when I was trying to watch a 2-hour video, it kept on stopping like every few seconds. Do you think I would have that trouble if I watched it on TV? So it would be cool to just have some good coverages, rip off what they did with Xbox, because Xbox, or basically Xbox Live, had this one moment where they did something crazy. It's like, that would be cool to just, well, take that and just use it. And of course, special tournaments of ours, and we could even have the tournaments, like live coverage of tournaments. So like, yeah, I guess they had tournaments on, of course they have no tournaments on Nintendo, but I'm just saying it would be cool to actually have it on TV too. And we also get like some cool moments of where it's like, oh my gosh, you guys are really doing an awesome job here. What you gotta say? How did you guys actually make it through this? It's like, interviews and stuff like that. And plus, esports is a thing. You have esports coverages as well. So it's kind of cool where you could actually do a little bit more of that as well. So in the end, G4 TV has something to do. And I would try to revive what Scott DeWaz was trying to do with his TV show, which I'm pretty sure they still aired it. Yeah, that's one thing that he doesn't know. They actually aired his stuff. I don't even know what Smosh is doing, but they're airing their stuff too. Last time I looked, it's like, yeah, I got a moment to actually look at the TV show. And it's exactly the one that he said that, oh, it didn't never showed up, but here's the pilot that I made. And it's like, but dude, they did air your stuff, man. Did it air the exact one that he showed? I don't think so. I think they might have retrofitted like other things. So they secretly edited other videos and took his template and wham, bam, boom. They basically made their own stuff, and it's no idea if they ever told him that, hey, we did the shit anyways. You didn't know, but we took everything that you gave us of what you're supposed to look like, and we took stuff that was on your channel and made videos. Yeah, we made episodes on our own without you knowing, and I bet we didn't even have to pay you because, well, you didn't even know that we did it. And it's like, that's not gonna be what I play. That's not how I'm gonna do things. And then there's like TV shows that existed, like Reboot. It would be cool to be able to maybe try to get the rights of that. There was this TV show called Game Over. I would love to maybe do a reboot of that one. That would be actually cool. What other one? Mega Man, the newest Mega Man Fully Loaded. I would love to try to actually get them to give us a season 2. It's like, yeah, I mean, if you're able to give us the funding, I would love to. So it basically would be the point of where it's like, we do gaming, but we also do TV shows that actually leans towards video game and video game characters as well. So it's something like that. And personally, I would like to actually maybe get Kamen Rider 01 up in this shit too. No, X8, sorry. No, it had to be X8. 01 is cool, but X8 was the one that really actually this game instantiated. So it would be cool to actually have that as well. That would be awesome. Let's see, anything else? Well, Nintendo Treehouse. We'll make a crazier version of the Nintendo Treehouse. Hopefully, maybe we'll be able to actually get into the list of having like reviewer copies or whatever. And hopefully we get the okay. But where it's like, and we get to play like certain demo parts of it. It's like, yeah, we just play like the first part of it, And it's like, yeah, so we're going to be playing this, and it just basically will be like our own Nintendo Treehouse, but it also deals with PlayStation, also be with Xbox, and also Nintendo. So it's like, yeah, we just got our good little moment of where it's like, oh, the game is coming out soon. Let us actually have a moment to, And of course, we have maybe a review TV show that we review those and review video games. And who knows, maybe we could do like an MTV Cribs, but it's actually more like video game cribs, where it's like, yeah, we check out people's collections. Like we go to CJRs, we go to maybe Corey's and Mirror. It's like, yeah, we go to like ones that actually say we got the biggest freaking video game collection. And it's like, yeah, it's like definitely YouTubers, but it's like some who actually are on Instagram as well. It's like, yeah, so we just have that kind of cribs idea too, which is like, that'll be pretty damn cool. And, just get like a few bios. It's like when you first started, what was your first game you like, what made you start collecting, etc., etc. Now, one that actually would be pretty damn cool to do is to bring back MTV mods, but it won't be called MTV, of course. So we'll do that again where we have, but it's like, yeah, then we have to go to the record companies and they'll be like, oh yeah, give us certain ones and we're good to go. So it's like, That would be cool. That would be so awesome to be able to do that too. And that's how to maybe kickstart G4 TV, something like that. Yeah, I think that's basically. Oh yeah, and we would most likely try to resurrect Game Shakers because Game Shakers never really actually got an ending. They never got anything, so I would be like, yeah, I would most likely do like years later for Game Shakers, and they basically would just show them. I don't know. I have no idea how this would play out, but it's like we got to actually still have Game Shakers do like at least a few things, and it's like that would be cool to actually have like a new idea for Game Shakers. Would Dan Snyder be involved? I don't know for sure. We would most likely have to fight for the rights to it. I'll grab all the writers who are part of Game Shakers. We'll see what's the negatives. We see the positives. We try to actually perfect the negatives to the point where it's like it's actually a pretty damn good show. And it's like, and we get to the point where it's like, it's better on G4 than it is on Nickelodeon. Because when it was on Nickelodeon, it was like, it's okay, but now it's like, oh, dude, this is actually a good damn ass show. What the fuck? It's like, yeah, that's what we want. Yeah, and who knows? We could actually try to steal TV shows from people, well, from streaming services. Like for instance, Witcher. It'll be cool if we can get the whole deal that happened with Comedy Central, where they got BoJack Horseman. But it'll be cool if we are able to get The Witcher. Like, The Witcher would be cool. I don't know about freaking Halo. I'm pretty sure they're going to be guarding that shit. But it's like, we're not asking for all the rights to it. We're all just asking to, like, give us the first season of those two, and we'll make sure we lean heavily on it. That it's on Paramount Plus, lean heavily is on it, Netflix, stuff like that, and maybe try to get some video movies in here too, like movies that are like video game situated. And we also make sure that we know about like some anniversaries and stuff, and try to actually get the actors and the writers of the said movies. Like for instance, like if Double Dragon had like its 30th anniversary or 35th anniversary, or Mortal Kombat had something, and hopefully you understand what that is. All of that, what I'm talking about is that we get to have like extra things that we do to make it actually a little bit more special. And thus, that's how the new G4 under my supervision would be playing. Would it actually work? Maybe, but they will have to fork over lots of cash. But if they're able to let me do it and it's 24 hours, then there we go. Oh yeah, also I would like to actually do some other like things of maybe be like indie developers, or there's certain developers who are trying to, well, basically indie developers, and we just film their lives of trying to make the video game going to, the crazy guys behind Fall Guys. They'll get an interview. They actually show stuff and concepts and stuff, and also Among Us. But that would basically be the plan.
Everybody say I'm a crazy man.